All right. Hello, chat. How's it going? Hopefully well. We're back. We're playing more Ace Combat 6. Probably finishing the single player today. Most likely. I think we will be. Then the complication's gonna come in if I do, and I need to get Xbox Live like on the spot, and also make sure that multiplayer does in fact actually work on the spot. We'll get there when we get there. But for now, chat, let's drive some planes. Am I right? Let's drive some planes. That's what everyone's here for. My controller's not working. There we go. I got it. It works fine. Ignore me. We drive plane. Whoa. There we go. Also, while I was out and about this morning, it's full like to the very brim. I found a new Celsius flavor I've never seen before. Oh, camera's gonna totally blow it out. It's another one of the Vibes cans, but this one is Galaxy Vibes. That's what they call it. It is sparkling strawberry watermelon. So I'm probably, well, it would be hard for them to fuck this one up, I feel like. It's good. It's not exactly what I was expecting. It's more strawberry than I was expecting, was what threw me off more than anything. But yeah, that's good. That is good. I just had to be totally sure that I was down with that. Okay, I got hard mode done. Expert, I'm missing 2 of them. Oh, for fuck's sake. And one of them is Liberation of Grace Maria, because of course it is. How many times? And then the only one I'm missing on Ace is the Liberation of Grace Maria. Fuck that mission for S ranks, man. Just the worst. Just the actual worst. But yeah, okay, I did already get the normal and hard mode S rank medals. I thought I had only gotten the normal one when I last played. So I have 3 missions. How much does a year of Xbox Live cost? I gotta move some money around. Or you don't even buy Xbox Live. How much does a year of Game Pass, core Game Pass cost?
East of central Ania lies Rogno Fortress in Gragio Canyon. Our fortress there is still under Estavakian control.
Hates Grace Maria. Hey, at least I don't like this mission either.
Line the area near the fortress.
I don't like this mission either, man.
Defense for an already high security area. Now that we've destroyed the enemy's heavy command cruiser, we're on our way east towards Grace Maria. But the only route for our heavy deployment of ground forces to travel on passes through Gragio Canyon.
Can you?
And Rogno Fortress is Estavakian's trump card for keeping us out of Grace Maria. If we can recapture that fortress,
everything just says per month. Is this like the catch that I didn't know about? With them condensing them together for Game Pass Ultimate? Yeah, I'm not fucking paying for Ultimate. You kidding me? How much Xbox Live do I need is the question. You think I can get it also in the form of a 3-month purchase or a 12-month. So I'm like, maybe if I just got the 3 months, if I could do it in 3 months, which, I mean, here, hold on. Let me pull up the achievements for those that haven't seen them, because they are kind of fucked, the multiplayer ones. Here. That's just all medals attained. We'll finish that today. All hidden contents will also finish today. But then you get into the multiplayer stuff, and literally all of them follow the same formula. Win 10 Battle Royale matches. Easy. Win 30 Battle Royale matches. A little more time consuming, but easy. Win 50 Battle Royale matches, getting a little extreme, but still just more Battle Royale. Win 100 Battle Royale matches. I have to win 100 matches of just basically free-for-all dogfight mode, if you're not familiar with Ace Combat multiplayer terms. It's just like team deathmatch in planes, but it's free-for-all. So I have to win 100 of those just for this like string of achievements. And then win 10 team battle matches, win 30, win 50, win 100 team battles. I'll save you the time. Then there's the co-op stuff. I have to win 100 siege battles. I don't even know what that is. That's a new thing. Shoot down 50 other players. That's fine. 100 other players, 200 other players. So basically, I have to win, mind you, 300 matches of multiplayer minimum. That's a lot. Is Ace Combat multiplayer defunct? Ace Combat 6? Yes and no. With AC6, they turned off the matchmaking years ago. So you can't just like go and hit the button to find a match and find one. But according to Reddit, and I'm putting my faith in them, according to Reddit, it still works if you just create a match. Like if you just make your own lobbies, it's still very playable on Xbox Live. Also, I forget every time. Every time. What do you mean getting status? There we go. Do not disturb, please. Guess it depends on the mode, too. Yeah, I would say probably 5 to 10 minutes a match, give or take. I'm not using the micro missiles there. I'm gonna use them here. I can still resupply. Could maybe check with a community I'm in. I mean, did I just take out a bunch of planes too? That's insane. They weren't even on screen. They just weren't even on screen. What challenge run are we on now? All the challenge runs are done. I'm just cleaning up my S ranks and then we're done with single player. People who actively play 360 PS3. About Ace Combat specifically. About Ace Combat 6 specifically. Xbox Live as a whole is still up. Like, generally. They didn't shut down Xbox Live for 360 or anything. It's an Ace Combat 6 specific thing. When are we going to take down Suleimani? Assuming Reddit is right about the multiplayer on this game, it's going to be a long time. Anywhere from 25 to 50 hours of MP if you win every match. Exactly. That's why this whole time I've been like, the multiplayer is going to be a grind if it does work. It's going to take a minute. The co-op stuff should be pretty easy because it's literally just like 3 co-op missions and 1 achievement each for finishing them. So the co-op stuff will not be an issue at all, really. Might have to cheese it slightly. We'll just do it the same way I did it with Ace Combat X, where, you know, people from chat can join for the matches because we can't like match make, so I can't just do public matches. Which it'll maybe be a smaller group than it was for ACX, considering you have to play on Xbox for this. But what's it? What was I gonna say? I don't want to like intentionally boost it, you know? I don't want to be here like, okay, just let me win for like 50 hours straight. Thank you. That's a good time. We all love it. I don't want to like boost the achievements or anything. Boosting is for bitches. It's hell. I've heard about the like Battlefront 2 inspired thing in Project Wingman. For our sakes, just boost the fuck out of it. What? You don't remember ACX? That multiplayer didn't take long at all. We did that one naturally. Just like everyone who was playing against me was actually trying to win. We did that naturally. I don't see why we can't do this one. That's the end of Operation A. I was gonna say I might as well just go resupply now since I used like more than half of the micro missiles for that. But I guess I might as well burn a lot of them before I go resupply. Took 5 months. Wasn't it 5 months for all of it? Not just the multiplayer, surely. You finished ACX? Yeah, we did X before 6 because we're doing release order.
We have radar lock on.
And the multiplayer sucked. Like, just grinding all that out for completion was... Yeah. Like, I joke, but... ACX was a pain in the ass to 100%. Not even the single player. The single player was really easy to 100%. It was the multiplayer that was a massive pain. For eboot files, we're on Xbox. Like, not soft modded Xbox. I did have a buddy back in the day buy a JTAG. And I shit you not, the only thing he ever did with it was get one of those colorful names on Call of Duty. That was the only thing he ever fucking did with his JTAG. I was like, why would you even buy this if that's all you wanted to do? If I were to ever 100% the whole series, I would just avoid the multiplayer, to be honest. I mean, I don't think anyone would blame you. It really... Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. I got like gravitationally pulled in. Hold on. Can we get a replay from third person? I hit the afterburners hard. Oh no, it just put me back. Okay. That was very wild. I pointed up and hit the afterburners, but it like sucked me back into the carrier. It was wild. Enable the servers to work properly. We're not playing on servers for AC6. It's peer-to-peer on AC6. The servers are just shut off on this game. But the peer-to-peer still works fine because it just goes through Xbox. So as long as Xbox Live is still up, AC6's peer-to-peer multiplayer should still work, according to Reddit. We haven't tried it yet. The multiplayer, yikes. Oh no. Oh god. Admire your dedication to this. Jesus Christ. That doesn't inspire much confidence. Yeah, Infinity would be a weird one with like literally just needing to pay a bunch of money to actually get everything and all that. I probably would just make like my own rules for Infinity, or I'm sure achievements don't require me to spend money, right? I could probably just do achievements for that game and then call it a day. I don't know. I'm sure the trophies didn't require money. Unless I'm being too generous to them. One of these days, I'll get to play SOCOM Confrontation MP. Isn't that one of the ones that was developed by Slant 6? Isn't that one of the Slant 6 SOCOMs? Correct me if I'm wrong. One of the two. I know they did one like mainline game for consoles and then one like PSP spin-off. Yeah, we're talking about Ace Combat. Enemy facility taken out. We've taken out the enemy's lifeline. Just know the servers are down, but they've been revived. I think it's one of the Slant 6 ones. Hold on. Confrontation. It is. It's the first Slant 6 one. It's actually the first game that Slant 6 ever developed. All right, chat room. Quick trivia. What is the largest commercial success? Just the biggest game, like sales-wise and stuff, that Slant 6 Games worked on. Who here knows it? Who here knows who they are outside of SOCOM? And I can't even remember what they did after SOCOM. To be completely real with you, I forget what their other thing was after that. Waiting for it. Sound familiar to anyone? Any takers? Any gamblers? Shrek 2 the video game. Good guess. But unfortunately not. That game was way too good to be made by Slant 6. Pro Evolution Soccer or some shit? No. Sports game is a good guess if you don't know with a question like that, though. Just like, probably a sports game. I think. Boom. Resident Evil Operation Raccoon City. That's what I was looking for. That was Slant 6 Games. Did you see that Battlefield 6 requires you to uninstall Valorant in order to play? Is it because Valorant's anti-cheat fucks with the secure boot? Because Valorant requires you to use secure boot, but then they also have a kernel level anti-cheat on top of that. When the whole point of having a secure boot anti-cheat is to not need to use kernel level drivers for your anti-cheat. So it's always been weird that they've used both. Oh my fucking god. Yeah, that's the SOCOM confrontation devs. It's the guys that made ORC. Which is why it immediately rang a bell to me. Because I'm not a big SOCOM fan. I played a couple of them. Like the old ones back, way, way back. Like I barely even remember playing them.
Enemy tank has been destroyed. Target hit.
They both have kernel level, so I think Battlefield 6 does not have kernel level. It only has secure boot. There's a difference. There's a difference. Big difference.
Garuda 1, ESM is active.
It was such drastically different games, let alone the quality difference I wouldn't have known. From what I saw, they're not as different as you might think. It actually, I'm pretty sure, what's it? I'm pretty sure a lot of ORC's like core gameplay stuff is just pulled from Confrontation. At least from what I saw a lot of like animations and stuff that were reused in ORC for sure.
Drive.
Oh yeah, outside of combat. Okay, I was like, they were really similar from what I saw. Does have kernel level? I don't think it does. I know I saw people saying that it does, but then I also saw people correcting it.
Watch out. The enemy has a lock on you.
I could be wrong. They shouldn't need both. Unless Battlefield is doing the same fuck shit that Valorant did.
ESM for Garuda 1.
Because the whole point of forcing secure boot is to not require, what's it? A kernel level driver. It says it on their Steam page? What's the anti-cheat called that they're using? Hold on.
All enemy forces within Rogno have been destroyed. We have successfully taken back the fortress.
What was the name of it? I can't remember. Javelin.
Our special forces
That's
came
it.
from a different route and have secured the inside. Rogno Fortress is under American control. Mission accomplished. Our special forces can mop up the rest. Head back to base, Garuda team. We're really on a roll.
It is kernel. Why? Battlefield, why? It is kernel level. They're doing the same thing Valorant did. There's no reason to have both. If you're using a kernel level driver, you don't need... Okay, I don't get it. I don't get it.
It's often been called impregnable. We have taken over
EA bullshit. Why is it kernel level?
All their trump cards. No one can stop us now. All that's left is to head for Grace Maria.
Oh. I only got an A on Objective B. Thank God I got an S on everything else. Oh, my favorite mission. Killed any interest I had in that game? Really? Extra safe from Hacker? No. Like literally, if you're forcing secure boot and running a kernel level driver, you're basically just doubling up on the same thing.
All forces advance into the capital. enemy forces have thoroughly
Like,
besieged
the
Grace
kernel
Mary.
level driver won't
I'm
do
sure we'll be running
anything
into some
that
heavy
the secure boot
resistance.
won't do, and the secure
This
boot
is the
won't do
last
anything
round.
that the kernel level won't
Let's
do.
win this thing and go home.
Funny thing was, there were still cheaters during the beta, literally first day. Yeah, I mean, Valorant still has cheaters too. The thing is, with cheating, it doesn't matter how advanced and how high level the anti-cheat is. There are going to be cheats made that get around it. Because people are assholes. And because there's a lot of money in selling video game cheats. Which sucks. But there is a lot of money to be made in developing cheats that can get around that stuff.
We're gonna take back Grace
Because
Mary
people want to
today.
cheat. Because they're dicks.
If you want us to wait, now's the time to intervene. I couldn't get your own mothers to stop you now.
Have you guys seen the debate about that one VTuber who looks like they're aiming?
Let's move.
Like they have aim hacks on? But like they got banned on Twitch for it because it's so blatant. But there are a lot of people saying that it's totally legit and that anyone who's saying that it's a cheat just hasn't seen good aim on mouse and keyboard. Wild discussion. In my opinion, there's no way that's not cheating. There's no way that's not an aim hack. Because, like, I've seen the aiming community on PC, and they're crazy. They're not that crazy. They're really crazy, but, like,
Enemy aircraft.
there's no way. There's no way.
Watch out. They've got a lock on you from the ground.
There's a whole aiming community. Yeah, on PC, there's
They're gonna come flying out of there.
a sub-community generally called the aiming community.
It's going smoothly. Steel gun.
And the majority of the community, not the entirety of it, but the majority of this community legitimately plays aim trainers more than they play actual FPS games. Like, they literally just go for, like, world records on, like, aim labs and shit, like Kovacs, instead of actually playing FPS games. But then, a lot of that community, when they go into actual games, like 90+% of that community, when they go and play, like, I don't know, Apex or something, like Rainbow Six, whatever you might randomly choose, it doesn't carry across quite the same, because obviously there's a massive difference between running the same drill 1,000 times over and going for world records on it, and playing in, like, in an actual competitive game with other players, and, like, all the unpredictability that comes from that.
All enemy units have been destroyed.
But that shit looked like what you see from, like, world record aim community members in, like, aim labs or Kovacs, like, just doing world records on a drill. But they were just doing it live, like, in a Battlefield 6 match, like, just on the fly, to the point where it really doesn't look legit. Also, fuck this mission. Why is it so long? The trailer for Ace Thunder? No. What is Ace Thunder? Oh, Aces of Thunder. What is this? Oh, it's a VR. VR Ace Combat clone? Question mark? It looks like. Oh, that's loud. Wait, no. I just assumed from the name and it being a flight game, Ace Combat clone. It's a VR World War II fighter game. It looks neat. I'm not a VR fan, personally. Wait a minute. Well, it's from... Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. It is. It's from the developers of War Thunder. Aces of Thunder. Is it multiplayer? Or is it single player? It looked like a single player game. I think it's a single player game. Hold on, let me look at the Steam tags. It is PvP. But it also says single player, but it also says co-op. So maybe all of the above. Interesting. Interesting. It's going to be peak then? I'm not a War Thunder fan. Not because of the game itself, really. The monetization is just so gross. Like, holy shit. A single player training mode? Oh, maybe. I don't know. It says co-op. So I'm kind of confused. Says a guy who plays COD, who's never bought a microtransaction in COD. And guess what? Who has like every gun in every COD game? War Thunder is literally, if you want to use like planes, if you want to get more planes, you gotta open that wallet up. Whereas COD adds a new gun and it's like, either they put it on the battle pass on a free tier so that if you just play the game enough that season it unlocks, or they put like a challenge on it. Like it'll be some shit like get 1,000 kills, 1,000. It's never 1,000. It's like get 100 kills shortly after sprinting and you'll unlock like a new SMG that they added or something. And then if they are on Battle Pass or in like a limited time event, they add it to something called the Armory, which allows you to just unlock it passively by earning XP while playing. And Armory unlocks probably take like an hour or two of gameplay to unlock, maybe. I don't know. Because they're passive, I never really pay much attention, but they don't take long. COD might have insane amounts of like monetization through the skins and stuff, but you can play the games just buying the base game and get all of the content out of it, aside from like skins. Aside from cosmetic stuff, you can get all the gameplay out of COD without spending any additional money. War Thunder is just blatantly predatory. It's so bad. Because it's technically viable to unlock everything free to play on War Thunder, but someone detailed all the unlock criteria to me, and it was like, it was tens to, I think it was just like tens of hours to unlock a single plane or tank. And they have so many. They have so many planes and tanks because they've updated this game since like 2013. So you can technically get it all for free, but realistically, never. Unless your existence is just playing War Thunder for free.
Enemy alert! They're pouring out of our buildings. What? Apparently they were lying in wait inside the building.
It's like Genshin. Like, you can technically get everything in Genshin for free, but the amount of time you'd have to put in is, like, ungodly. You would never realistically be able to do it. Talking about War Thunder? See? He doesn't even know. He doesn't even know what we're talking about. He comes in and hears me saying that. He immediately knows that it's War Thunder. If that doesn't tell you.
Over half of enemy ground forces are down. Keep on
And then, yeah, if you go to the website, which I did on stream before, because I didn't know prior to chat talking about how bad it was, how bad it actually was. I went and looked, and some individual planes are like $50, like 50 US dollars to buy on War Thunder to unlock like a single plane. It's insanity. Because of time stuff? I don't know. Does War Thunder do time stuff? I have no idea. $50 for a virtual plane? Exactly.
Capitol building is back in our hands.
The SU jet is like 60 bucks. It's egregious. It's so bad.
Look at this place.
The fact that DS came in and just knew that it was War Thunder says it all.
We're gonna get our radio station back. Help us out, Garuda team.
The IS-7 tank is $2,000 USD. Don't forget about the YouTuber codes for easy grinding on War Thunder. Oh, do they do like a partner program, like an affiliate program for that?
Up to bat.
Because I know a lot of like those long-running free-to-play games do have like pretty extensive affiliate programs for creators, like Warframe. Warframe has
More damage.
one of like the best affiliate programs for creators, like partner programs with the game.
Enemy threat level down to 30%. Keep pounding away at them.
That's why content creators love Warframe, because Warframe loves us. Do people actually spend that much money on these games? 99.9% of people, no. But those 0.1% that are like total whales for the game, they make a lot of money off of that very tiny portion of the player base. Like gacha games. Gacha games are the same thing. Most people don't even ever spend money on a gacha game. But then they get that very small group of players that will totally just open up their wallets and whale for the game, and that's where they make all their money. It's just that really small group of players.
Repeat, mission accomplished. We've got our radio station back. This place is our symbol of freedom.
That was great.
I actually,
We ought to have a
what's
real
that?
special story on you guys.
In college, I took a course that was game business. I can't remember what exactly they called it, but it was like games industry business. I had to take a course for it at one point during my degree.
You're doing great, Garuda team.
And I shit you not, we had like a whole like chapter. I guess I don't remember what to call it. I've been out of school for too long. Like a whole unit
Start moving into the bay.
that we worked on for a period of time and like had an exam for and everything. That was just for free to play and gacha games and the business models of those. And it genuinely, like, you go through the stats and everything from these companies, and they make like 99% of their money from less than 1% of the player base.
Enemy destroyer sent to the bottom. Special weapons running low.
Dropping 2K on a virtual plane is insane. Now doing that for a chance to get my favorite waifu of the month is Pog. Of the month is good. I forget that gacha games do run like limited time. What are they called? Is it banners? Is that the word that they use? Basically like the pool of available characters.
Target hit.
Those characters are only available for a short month of time. Like they'll run a pool, like a a loot table basically
Garuda 1, ESM is active.
that only has like a couple of legendary characters in it for like a month or so. And then if you don't get those legendaries during that window and they run the next banner, that is the word, okay. If you don't get them during that window, it's like, well, you better just hope that they come back someday, which they probably will someday. Probably. There's a reason I don't touch gacha games with like a 15-foot pole. Forget the 10-foot pole.
There's a domed wall at the end of it with the tunnel we dug on the other side. The tunnel ends up about 1.5 feet from the central bank.
Forgive me, Ludmilla. I failed to bring you happiness.
What is this game and how play it? Ace Combat 6, and it's an Xbox 360 exclusive. You buy it for Xbox 360.
Gentlemen, I do not believe a lady on Earth would be able to resist us now.
Every 4 months or so, just so you can recharge your wallet.
Listen carefully.
Only for you to gamble all over again.
Zero and leave the battle zone. Avoid engagement and fly as far as your
I talked over the best line, I'm sorry. We actually have to do this mission again right after this on Ace, so we'll hear it next time.
achieve nothing.
Oh yeah, a physical copy because they delisted the digital one. I forget every time.
Half the female population is waiting.
Yeah, nowadays you have to track down a physical because you can't even buy it on the marketplace.
I am shutting down communications. Stricken team, break formation. Enemy forces
Did I didn't even get my resupply. It said landing successful. Oh. I hit the high G to try to like whip out of it really fast once I realized how close to the ground I actually was. But the high G in the Nosferatu is super fucked. Like it doesn't work well. It's the biggest downside of the plane.
We go straight along the track.
Oh my god, that was so good.
Take a right at the third switch point. Right? Spare me the commentary. I'm doing the driving here. Anyway,
I saw someone who made a co-op mod for MGS5. Yeah, I saw that recently, and honestly, I don't know how I never thought about that. Because, like, obviously MGS5 just uses Peace Walker's, like, gameplay model. Or, I guess, general structure is the better term.
Enemy forces throughout.
But without the co-op. Like, Peace Walker is a co-op game, MGS5 is not. So I'm kind of shocked that I've never even had the thought of what would MGS5 be like with co-op until I saw that mod pop up the other day, and I was like, wait a minute, that's a great idea.
who the hell is this? What are you talking about?
Now False has 2 Metal Gear games she's gonna get sucked into by me at some point, at a minimum.
Corrupt governments and foreign plans are no longer worth fighting to protect. There's only one thing worth protecting.
It uses portable ops? Kind of. Portable ops? Or sorry, Peace Walker is like portable ops, but very expanded, like massively expanded, basically in all aspects. Whereas MGS5 is literally just, we did Peace Walker a second time. Like, they didn't even really expand on it that much aside from adding a couple extra teams at the base to assign people to. It really is like the same thing. Holy bullet damage, by the way? What the fuck was that? I was at 93,000 at the start as well, just so we can keep track.
Talisman, do you read me?
Yeah, here we go. This is gonna be fun. Find it funny MGS3 got a remaster before MGS2. MGS2 is the one we're talking about. MGS3 got a remaster because it's the safest business decision that Konami could have made. There's no other reason, aside from maybe being at the front of the timeline. But I still stand by... It was genuinely just a decision that was made because it's safe. It is the literal safest way that they could have revived the Metal Gear franchise.
Watch out, the enemy has a lock on you. It's a fighter, a fast one. Missiles approaching at high speed. Multiple missiles approaching.
We're on expert, by the way. This isn't even ace. Well, I got 2.
Roger. I've got your back.
Oh my god.
Careful now, they're tracking you on radar.
I need to get basically to like 111k, and then we're good. Get schwacked. We need to bring back schwacked. That was like the funniest fucking line in gaming for me for years. It was
Enemy at 6 o'clock.
It was the gravity spike guy in Black Ops 4 multiplayer. When you would get a kill, just any random kill, it didn't have to be anything specific. Sometimes he would just randomly quip, schwacked. He would just go schwacked. It's so fucking stupid. It's awesome. I still hear G-Man use it in his videos. It's so funny. That was just one of those perfectly made lines, like to become a meme. Just perfect.
Watch out, the enemy has a lock on you.
Streamer, yeah.
Missiles approaching. They're coming fast again.
You know the Anvil Gate section? I'm suffering. I do know it.
Garuda 1 destroyed the target.
I do know the Anvil Gate section. I got 5 on that one.
Watch out, the enemy has a lock on you.
I'm schwacking it right now. Schwacking it is crazy. I still think about Train Go Boom. Train Go Boom was good. There was just a brief period in there, like those 2 games back to back, where the Treyarch writers just were not cooking, like at all. And they just unintentionally made meme lines like schwacked and Train Go Boom. Train Go Boom is especially legendary. I can't believe they thought Train Go Boom was good dialogue. The Black Ops 3 campaign in general is just a shit show, about on the same level though, so
Watch out, the enemy
it kind of makes sense.
drive.
Train Go Boom. None? Oh, okay, 1. I'll take 1 at least. Treyarch also worked on Web of Shadows. Dude, Treyarch did all of the Spider-Man games for a bit. Like Spider-Man 1, 2, and 3. The video game counterparts were all Treyarch. Should I play the campaign for the irony? Honestly, it's worth a run because it's just such a disaster. It's terrible. But like, it's funny bad. It really is funny bad. The Black Ops 3 campaign, I always say, is probably the worst COD campaign we ever got. And we got some bad ones along the way, don't get me wrong, but the BO3 one was like, that was a special kind of bad. That was terrible.
It's coming fast.
You need to do a lot of lore to understand. No. You don't even need to dive into lore to understand the BO3 campaign. Here's the thing. In that like text flyby that happens at the start of every mission, they put the answer to the entire game's story, like the plot twist at the end and everything, in one little bit of text that flies by at the start of mission 2. You don't have to dive deep into shit to understand it. They put one sentence in the beginning of the game just in a way that you would never see it unless you slowed down the footage of that text flying by. Like, they literally explain it to you in mission 2, but they just put it where you won't see it. It is so stupid. It is so dumb. Because other than that one flyby, they don't actually address it or explain it directly anywhere else. It would be one thing if, you know, it's there and you can catch it, like early, maybe, but you never would. Oh yeah, the new MW3 campaign is right there too. That one was also a train wreck. You're actually right. But the issue with, what's it? Should I spoil the secret? I know the secret. That the whole game never happened. I know the secret. Like, the first mission was the only mission in the game that actually happened. It's just stupid. It's just really poorly done. But we know now from, like, developer interviews and stuff over the years, like just Treyarch devs from the time showing up on podcasts, that what happened to the BO3 campaign and why it was so bad was the guy directing the campaign was Jason Blundell, who was also directing the entirety of the Zombies team that year. And Blundell didn't really want to do that campaign, but he was forced by executives to do it. So what he did was he brought some of his team over to the campaign, a very small amount of his team to work on the campaign, put a little bit of effort into it, but, you know, not much. Just enough to make Activision happy with a complete campaign. And then he had the whole rest of his team and like his creative direction and everything go into Zombies that year. Because that was what he actually wanted to be working on, like, full time. So he just kind of met the bare minimum for campaign and then moved on to the Zombies thing, put most of his effort there.
Talisman is locked on.
Oh.
Drive.
BO3 Zombies was actually good then? Oh, it was fantastic. It was the best Zombies we ever got. Like, even to this day, it's the best we ever got.
Target down.
It was phenomenal.
There's a bandit tailing you. Break off.
Was S tier? Bro, it was like triple S tier. I say all the time that Black Ops 3 is my favorite COD. Even though I also say that it had one of the worst campaigns ever. And I didn't like the multiplayer in Black Ops 3 either. I barely played it. I think I got like Prestige 2 that whole year. But it is overall my favorite Call of Duty because the zombies alone is just so good that it carries it all the way up there. Like overall, I do have the fondest memories with Black Ops 3 out of any COD, and it's only with the zombies mode. Like all of my fond memories are exclusively with the zombies mode. They were cooking something special that year with zombies. It was insane. Oh no, the drones, did I fuck it? Oh, I did. I hit Pasternak too many times with the micro missiles. Man. Fuck. If you hit the actual main boss too many times, for those that don't know the fight, all of the other drones that you need to get kills on to farm up the points for the S rank will just immediately self-destruct and leave you to only fight him at the very end. It is the worst part of doing this fight the way that I'm doing it, is that can happen. It's only the second time that it's happened to me doing this fight, but it's something that does happen, unfortunately. The micro missiles make it way easier than it otherwise would be, because you just put out this giant sheet of missiles that target like every drone out there, and it will probably hit one or two of them. But it has the chance of doing that, unfortunately. Took a lot of hits there.
Watch out, the enemy has a lock on you.
Was kind of mid. Reaper, was Reaper the one? He was the robot with the minigun arm
6 o'clock.
for like his ultimate or just ability. I barely remember BO3 now that I'm thinking about it. It was just an ability. It was BO4 that had like an ability and an ultimate. Yeah.
Careful now, they're tracking you on radar. Lock on.
Yeah, funny robot man. I liked the bow. The explosive tipped bow was always my favorite when I did play BO3 multiplayer. I really liked her. Whatever her name was.
Missiles approaching.
The chick with the bow.
Fast again. Bandit on your tail. Shake him off. Careful now, they're tracking you on radar.
Where the fuck did all the drones go?
Lock on.
Oh. My allies got a couple kills there.
Drive.
We'll see you around, Lego. Have a good rest of your day.
Target down.
the house always wins. I don't know. I used to go to therapy and I don't anymore. I'm chill now. Like I genuinely stopped going because I didn't really need it anymore. It worked for me, but I understand that that's not the experience of a lot of people who try it. But it worked wonders for me.
There's a bandit tailing me. Break off. Almost in effective range. Lock on.
Target down. Careful now, they're tracking you on radar.
Worked for me for real. Yeah, you guys want to know one bit of it that I'm more than willing to say because it's so funny if you've spent enough time around my streams? It shows you how it worked. I used to have an anger issue. Like legit, I would get really worked up and really angry really fast.
Watch out, the enemy has a lock on you.
I don't even need to explain the rest of it. Just if you've been around here, that says enough.
Keep an eye on your 6 o'clock.
Sick of the good weather in the UK. If I wanted sunshine every day, I'd live in Spain or Italy. I was gonna say or Florida, but despite the name, don't go to Florida if you want sunny weather. I mean, you'll get it. You will get it. But it's also going to storm like every single day. Like big thunderstorm like every day. So sunshine state my ass. Like yeah, there's sunshine a lot, but like
Enemy at 6 o'clock.
it's dark and cloudy half the day every day. Don't worry, another hurricane is on its way. Is there another hurricane? Is there actually another one coming soon?
Drive. Watch out, the enemy has a lock on you.
Good for thunderstorm sleep enjoyers. Bro, except for it's always in the middle of the fucking day. Like every day, I swear. It is at like, I don't know, 1 p.m. every day. Surprised there hasn't been more. Honestly, I feel like it has been a minute. Like now that you say it, it has been a minute.
Target down.
Target down. Keep an eye on your 6 o'clock.
I've got a lock.
Me who has AC in England, Pepe Easy. In an old miner's house. Miner with an E. For the record. It's been 100+ with constant rain. Yeah, this is the first hurricane Florida's getting this year. That is really wild, actually. Especially if it has been really warm and raining a ton. I'm surprised that a hurricane didn't form and hit the coast sooner. That's really odd. Like genuinely odd. Some place got to like 118 the other day, which is insane. If I had to guess, it was probably like Arizona. Maybe. I don't know. I'm taking a shot in the dark. But like for August, like early August in Arizona, or maybe like Nevada, potentially. That would sound about right. Don't remember. Most likely Arizona. That would have, like, it's just the easiest guess, to be honest. I used to have family that lived out there. Not anymore, they moved, but I used to travel to Arizona a lot to see family. And, dude, like, I would be there in July or August, and my cousin would be like, hey, let's go, like, walk to the park. And I'm just like, dude, it's 120 degrees out. Why do you want to go walk to the fucking park? I'd just be like, no, we're not walking to the park. You go. I'm not going.
Target down. Watch out, the enemy has a lock on you. Drive.
This one's mine.
Wait. My plane didn't repair?
Mono, ultramatic, chromoscopic, silicobo, volcanic, consiosis.
It's like she's here.
Look at my throat hole.
Yeah, now it's definitely like she's here. She's saying crazy shit.
Drive. Garuda 1 destroyed the target.
Ooh, that was huge. So many. Oh, dude, we're golden. I can go kill Pasternak now. Where is he? Oh, he did a big turn there. I hit him? Really? Okay. Shit. We take those. Aw, he was flying straight and I just missed it. Back to the Gears 3 grind. Good luck. Gears 3 insane sounds. In solo especially. Sounds like a grind. Grind. Sorry. Can't help it.
Watch out, the enemy has a lock on you.
Landed on your tail. Shake him off.
Oh my god. Oh my god, dude.
Drive. Garuda 1 destroyed the target. Careful now, they're tracking you on radar.
Oh, thank god. Okay.
Destroyer team has fled to combat airspace.
So I guess you don't get repaired on expert in this game, and I just forgot that.
Nanomachine, son.
Been dealing with a nightmare tenant in a property I manage, and she's American, proper Karen.
Enemy
What is she doing?
farm destroyed. It's all over.
What kind of nightmare are we talking about?
Talisman. All threats
This fight is fun, but it's got nothing on the pixie fight. Bro, this fight is fun until you have to S rank it, and then it's misery.
To our city. We've got the Garuda team to thank for this. If I had a bottle of champagne right now, I'd crack it open and celebrate with you guys, Garuda team. We took her back! We did it! Emeria, it's finally ours again. Home sweet home.
I'm assuming, since I joked about it's almost like she's here and I didn't get a response, that she's sleeping. Which is good.
Well, Talisman, it's been some journey. That's our finish line right down there, boys. My house. I think you'll like my
Love this mission, hate this S rank. Feels like homework, bro. It's so long and just difficult. Like, not difficult outside of that final fight, but that final fight alone takes me at least 20 minutes every single time. It's terrible. It's such a grind. Oh my god, and I got an A rank. I'm gonna fucking lose it, dude. What do you mean I got an A rank?
Great execution of this mission has handed us a clear overall victory.
What a reminder app in her
We're
phone.
still taking light resistance in a few limited areas. But it's only a matter of time before we have complete control of the capital. Our officials should start drawing up a ceasefire agreement.
Because restart? It has nothing to do with restart in this game. It's exclusively point-based.
You two are a part of history now.
But it uses the operations system in a way that's all fucky. Ugh. God damn this game. I did S rank the fight at the end. I did. Let it be known. She viewed the property 3 times before moving in, then decided she hates it 1 week after signing a 12-month contract. Invents problems, causing chaos.
At last, our day
Sounds great.
Initiate Operation Free Grace Maria. All forces advance into the capital. Enemy forces have thoroughly besieged Grace Maria. I'm sure we'll be running into some heavy resistance. This is the last battle.
I wish AC7 had a rank tracker like one of the other games. Like 4? The only game I can think of off the top of my head that does have like an on-screen display of what your current rank is 4. Is that the only one that did it? I think it is. I think it was only 4.
Talisman, which plane should I pick? How about my ready to fly with these planes?
Garuda team, time to take off.
Here we go again.
All planes, commence with mission. We're gonna take back Grace Maria today.
Ghost Eye, if you want us to wait.
Yeah, that is the issue, is the micro missiles.
Couldn't get your own mothers to stop.
I guess they just, because normally they're fine to speed through S ranks, but on 3 of the objectives, they apparently killed all the red targets way too fast.
Take back our runway. Garuda team, request your support.
Drive! Enemy's got a SAM locked onto you.
This mission does suck to S rank. Of course, it's also the one mission where when I use micro missiles to speedrun it, it gets me an A rank in like every objective other than 1. It would be the one mission in the game that forces me to slow down even more. Fuck this mission, man. Hate it. I was talking about hating it before, now I hate it even more. If speed is important, or isn't important, why not use normal missiles? Just because it's time consuming. Literally, that's it. Just because we've been here for so long already.
The mission is going smoothly. Steel gunners have approached the runway.
Not as bad of a grind as like AC0 is to S rank, but still bad. Still takes a long ass time. And also because AC6 is like all air to ground, so it's even more repetitive than usual.
Careful now. The enemy has you on radar.
Enemy kill confirmed.
But it does have a really weird rank system in that nothing matters in this game's rank system other than how many points you get. Like, you can die as many times as you want, still get an S rank. You could take... What's my time limit for this mission? An hour. You could spend an hour doing this and still get an S rank. Like, nothing matters aside from points in this system. But it averages out your score. Like, your overall mission rank is an average of your individual rank in every operation. So because I got 3 A rank operations and 2 S ranks last run, it averaged out to an A rank overall instead of an S rank. It's a weirder system, for sure.
Talisman is locked on. Garuda 1, Fox 2.
But there, I got every green target in Operation A. You happy, Project Aces? I'm not. Who thought 4 separate medals for S ranks on all difficulties was reasonable? Where the fuck is this airfield? I can't... I see it. It's way up there still. The minimap made it look closer to me. Silksong's gonna be there in Germany. Who's going? It's not gonna be there. You watch. There will be some last minute, like, oh, Silksong won't be here, sorry. Or you'll get there and they'll be like, oh yeah, it's, you know, tech issues. The game isn't real. It won't be there. And if you do go and you play it, I don't believe you. You played something else. They might have told you it's Hollow Knight Silksong, but it couldn't have been because it's not a real game. I don't believe you. It doesn't exist. Could have sworn there's... Yeah, that's what I'm using at the bottom there. Nintendo has it. That we're talking about Gamescom. That's what we're talking about, the Nintendo listing. That's what I'm saying. They might say they have it, but you're gonna get there, it's not gonna be there. Chole say this even after it's out. He will be playing it and saying it's not real. Yeah, I don't know what I'm playing. I don't know what they sold me, but it's not Silksong. Because Silksong isn't a real game. It's true. Everyone knows it. Assumed Xbox would be there with it. No, it's the Nintendo thing, which is weird because Xbox is publishing it, and like Nintendo just did their indie showcase, and like we didn't even get any Silksong news from that. Silksong just continues to be the most confusing thing ever, and the only reasonable explanation is that it's not real. I'm expecting Ace Combat 8 and Armored Core DLC before Silksong. Bro, I'm expecting fucking Bloodborne Remastered before Silksong at this point. What else am I expecting? An actual Legacy of Kain sequel, probably. At least 3 more remasters of The Last of Us. Maybe 4, actually. Probably 2 more releases of Skyrim at a minimum. Resident Evil 11, I think. Half-Life 3 is not pushing it. No, that's pretty reasonable. Metal Gear Solid 7, probably before Silksong. Yeah. Kiwami 3, Kiwami 5.
Enemy tank has been destroyed. Watch out, the enemy has
Heard a rumor Resi 9 is gonna be the last numbered game. No fucking way. Not a fucking shot. Absolutely not. Because riddle me this, Batman. Why would Capcom ever in a million years intentionally put an end to their best earning franchise of the last 30 years? Why would they ever? Why, like, ever even consider it?
Dragon Busters, enemy alert! They're pouring out of our buildings. What?
RE will be eternal just because it makes Capcom so much fucking money. They would never. Capcom will go out of business before they stop making RE games. Like, as in, they'll keep making them after they go out of business, after they're bankrupt. Just the numbered sequels? Why would they do that either? Why not just keep it going the way that they did with like 7, where 7 and 8 weren't tied into the main plot line of the first 6 games. 6 was like a big finale for the series, story-wise. And then 7, they just started like a whole new story arc. Same with like RE3 and Code Veronica ended that arc. So they just started a new one with 4. Why not just keep doing that? Why intentionally limit the selling power of the series by dropping the numbers? COD realized the mistake with that. Black Ops 6, anyone? Why did everyone on the release of Black Ops 6 go, wait, we're on Black Ops 6? Because Black Ops 5 wasn't called Black Ops 5. And Activision went, oh shit. Numbers draw people in. They went back to the numbers. Even though Black Ops 6 and 7 is getting into ridiculous territory. Fucking Final Fantasy is a great example. Speaking of ridiculous numbers, 16. 16. Just in the mainline numbered games, and they're still numbering them. So people don't go, oh Jesus, I'm gonna have to play 7 more games to understand the story. Didn't stop people from buying 8. I mean, 8. Well, Requiem's actually the same thing. RE9 is the same thing as 8, where the official title for 8 is just Resident Evil Village. But then you look at the logo and they put the 8 in the word Village, and they're doing the same thing with Requiem now. Where if you've seen that game's logo, even though the game isn't actually titled Resident Evil 9, if you look at the trailer, they do the thing where like the Q kind of glitches out and becomes a 9 for a second and then goes back to a Q. They just, I don't think they're ever going to drop the number.
Enemy threat level down to 30%.
I don't think they will. Fallout 76, crazy number, true. It's so true. Who let them make 76 of them? Who let them do that?
Warlock Battalion has taken more damage. They've lost about 60% of their forces.
This is Warlock. Is anyone out there? We need support over here.
Radar lock. Enemy tank has been destroyed.
Mega Man 11. Are there 11 just straight numbered Mega Man games? I guess because they used to crank them out, like, back in the day. Back in the day. They used to just pump out Mega Man titles. Remember when Capcom made Mega Man, chat? Anyone? Anyone remember Mega Man?
Enemy facility taken out. Garuda 1, drive. Warlock Battalion is in a crisis situation. They're barely hanging on by a thread.
Whenever I talk about Mega Man, it makes me remember my one professor in college who was talking to me about something design-wise. I don't even remember what. I think it was my systems design professor, who was great. We were talking about something, like, not after class, but during, like, lab. We were just having, like, a fairly laid-back conversation about something. And he mentioned Mega Man, and I was like, I haven't played it. And he was like, you haven't played any Mega Man ever? And I was like, no, I've never played a Mega Man game. And he's like, okay, drop your normal assignments for the weekend and just play Mega Man instead. Because what is wrong with you? I did the regular assignment. I did not play Mega Man, unfortunately. There's a theory that the new IP from Capcom is secretly Mega Man. Pragmata? No, there's no way. I could definitely see, like, that game having Mega Man DNA in it to the point where it's like a spiritual successor. But there's no way that it just, like, genuinely ties back to being Mega Man, right? Mega Man fans? Is it crazy copium or is it kind of realistic? I need to know, because I couldn't personally weigh in if I wanted to. But it sounds insane. It sounds like there's no way. Pragmata looks good. Pragmata looks weird to me. I get very mixed signals from it. I don't know how to feel about it. My gut, like, my eyes tell me it looks good, but then my gut tells me something's up, and I don't know what to believe. Looks safe. Yeah, almost like just, you know, one of those games that will come out and not be bad, but it will be like, this was a Capcom game of all time sort of game. You know? It feels like it's gonna be one of those. Oh, only connection I can make out is that they both feature androids. That's kind of fair. I can see that much. The theory is that it's absolutely Mega Man DNA, not that it's actually a Mega Man game. Okay. That seems much more realistic, not crazy copium. I could see that. It does look interesting, but I don't know. Need more games like that? What, just weird games that aren't great but are just okay?
Watch out! The enemy has a lock on you. Missile struck target.
My left nut for Dragon's Dogma 2 to get an expansion. That's an example of a Capcom game that wasn't, like, bad, but it was just like, yeah, this was a Capcom game. Dragon's Dogma 2. I always forget that that even came out until someone mentions it.
Enemy Aegis destroyer sent under. Watch out! The enemy has a lock on you. Special weapons running low.
All threats posed by enemy ships have been eliminated.
All right, resupply time. Pray that that was enough. Jesus Christ. We need more weird shit. I agree we need more, like, experimental shit. Definitely, like, just stuff that's new and weird. Ideally, that comes out good, but, you know, too many extremes, I guess. We need AA games back. True. AAA is on its arse. I don't know, though. Like, you guys, I was just thinking about this. I haven't talked about this on stream, but I literally last night was kind of sitting there and remembering. I was like, remember like 4 years ago, 4-ish years ago, when we were constantly talking about how the AAA industry was like on the verge of collapse? And like the gaming crash was incoming. Like the whole AAA industry was gonna crash any day now. Remember that? I just kind of remembered that last night and was thinking, I'm like, it never happened. And that conversation kind of just died out because it never happened. And then it didn't. Yeah, like AAA is fine. Granted, a lot of AAA companies are still struggling, but like a lot of them are very comfortable right now. Hence us not getting any crazy weird games for the most part. RoboCop Rogue City? That's a good example of a game that like came out, wasn't huge, wasn't very high budget, wasn't great, like it didn't blow anyone away, but it was just a solid, fun, also relatively cheap game. Tens of thousands are out of a job. Layoffs slowed down this year. They're still not great, but they significantly slowed down compared to last year. Early in this year was still bad, but it chilled out. Hold on, the RoboCop game, that's what I was looking up. Yeah, it's $30 full price. Oh, trailer, hello. $30 for the RoboCop game. Wait, no, it's not. The DLC is $30. It's $50? I thought it was cheaper than that. I remembered it being cheaper. Am I crazy? Chad, am I crazy? I thought the RoboCop game was like a cheaper, smaller game. Aren't willing to drop 70 to 80? See, I believe that, but at the same time, I think back to when 70 started becoming a thing. And everyone was saying that they would never pay $70 for new games. And that, like, that was going to be the thing to kill the industry. Like, cause the crash. And then everyone just started buying $70 games. Not everyone, obviously. But most people, to the point where it didn't really cause any major impact. I think 80 is getting really crazy, but newer gamers aren't buying as many games. I feel like that's kind of true, but I feel like that's also maybe just, I don't know. Because I want to say that that's true because of things like Fortnite and like Rainbow Six Siege that have been running for 10 fucking years and still going on just updates and support. Maybe though, yeah, because I was gonna say, but then I think of like, you know, when I was a kid, I just fucking cycled like COD, Halo, Gears, and that was about what I played. Right? So I don't know. I didn't play a lot of games when I was a kid. I just kind of had like 3 games that I kept up with, but then again, like COD didn't get update and update and update for 10 years. It was the same thing it is now, where it's a yearly thing. So I guess like at the very least, I was buying Call of Duty every year, like once a year. I still am. I could kind of see that now that I'm thinking about it more. But also, I feel like a lot of newer gamers are just younger gamers. And younger gamers just don't have the disposable income, obviously. Like, every adult who grew up gaming in chat right now can attest to, as you get older, you just start buying more games because you can actually afford to buy more games because you have like a job and you make money.
It's a fighter, a fast one.
Whereas when you're a kid, you, I don't know, are working on like
High speed,
allowance slash whatever your parents might buy you for like a birthday or Christmas slash using like birthday money from other relatives or like Christmas money from other relatives. More money, less time. Yeah, like I feel like every adult has that experience. Every adult gamer who grew up gaming has the same general experience of like, I buy more games than I did when I was a kid, but I don't finish most of them because I don't have as much time to play the games. I feel like that's such a universal thing.
it's a fighter, a fast one. Missiles approaching at high speed. Multiple missiles approaching. Evade. Connecting ESM for Garuda 1.
Well, there go 2 shots.
Garuda 1 destroyed the target.
Oops, that was a terrible shot.
Garuda 1, ESM is active.
I didn't take into account my starting score for this. Does anyone know? Someone on YouTube. What score exactly did I have at the start of this fight? Like when I loaded this checkpoint, what was my score in the corner there? I need to know.
Tracking you on radar. Connecting ESM for Garuda 1.
What has said? A lot of Gen Z people don't have stable jobs, so most of the time they're thinking about what meals they should buy instead of spending $70, $80 on the next game.
Keep an eye on your 6 o'clock.
Obviously, I'm a bad example because I buy games for work
Watch out, the enemy has a long
and then write them off on my taxes, so I buy a lot of games. Like, a lot. But just thinking about, like, all of my buddies who don't game, or sorry, who do game but don't do it as a job, they also buy a lot of games and don't have, like, great jobs, right? But most of my buddies do have stable jobs, actually. Now that I think about it, I probably have the most unstable job out of the friend group, just by virtue of my income fluctuates wildly month to month. But I don't know, like my whole friend group have solid, steady jobs now.
Watch out! The enemy has a lock on you!
Granted, not all of them are super luxurious.
missiles approaching. They're coming fast again.
Regular stable or actually well-paying stable? Regular stable. Like, just, they make enough to live off of. They do fine. They have disposable income for games. Not like a ton, but they do have some disposable income, and go figure, the guys that I'm close friends with are all pretty into games, so a lot of their disposable income does go towards gaming. And like we're not old. We're like 23, 24, 22. Some of us are younger. Not by a lot.
Careful now, they're tracking you on radar.
We got like a solid group of like 7 guys.
Keep an eye on your 6 o'clock.
And yeah, I don't know. We're all pretty stable. Like I said, I would probably be the most unstable, but that's only because my income fluctuates so much. Because like a really good month can just randomly make like twice as much as I normally make in a month, but then a really bad month could make like half of what I would normally expect to make. Like the fluctuations are wild. And if I have a bad month that goes straight into a good month, then coming off of the bad month, like relative to the bad month, I might make like 4 times as much as I made last month. It's just, it's all over the place, right? No debt. That's the factor, is that none of us, well, one of us has some debt. That's the big factor though. I think that's the factor that I wasn't thinking of and I didn't see anyone else mention yet. That's it. That's the big reason actually, is that only one of us has debt.
Connecting ESM for Garuda 1. It's coming fast.
Don't you live with your parents, or did I make that up? I do. But so do most people I know that I went to high school with right now. Like all the other 23-year-olds, with like one exception that I can think of, who got married and moved in with her. Like everyone's living with their parents right now. Because, and the thing is, I could stably afford to move out, but it would, I like saving money and I like building investments. So every time that I'm right about to, I'm like, you know, maybe I could push it a little more. Maybe I could wait a couple more months and build a little more. Just a little more. I could take this a little further. Not using family assets in this economy is a bad decision. I actually agree. I really do, because the cost of housing and rent, and obviously it's different depending on like age, and there's the general like stigma against it, but it really is like, if that's an option for you, man, I mean, obviously I do. I would go with that option, right? They would not be buying many games at all. And that's the funny thing too, is my buddy who did get married and like lives with his wife actually got his own place not too long ago, like a year ago, with her. He makes the most out of all of us, but he spends the least on games, not because he lives on his own and can't afford to. He works at a bank. He has a very stable, like comfortable, stable bank job. Like makes good money bank job, right? And he buys the least games only because his 2 favorite games that he plays like 90% of the time that he's gaming are Call of Duty Warzone and Apex Legends. Both free-to-play games. He doesn't buy cosmetics. I've never seen him buy like a skin bundle or anything. It's just that his 2 games that he genuinely enjoys playing the most in his free time are free-to-play games. So he genuinely is the one who spends the least on games, and he's also on PlayStation 5. So he's a console guy on top of that. He doesn't have a PC. He spends the least on games, not even because of his finances, just genuinely because those are his favorite games to play. And have been for years. Like, I shit you not. since like Warzone came out and Apex came out, those have been his 2 games, like 2018 and 2020 respectively. He has played those games like every single week on loop for like 5 and 7 years respectively. It's so funny that he's the one who does have the most income to be putting into stuff like that, but he doesn't. It's because everyone in the West hates their parents. No, I do think it's genuinely just a thing where, like, there is a stigma where living with your parents after, like, education, whether that's high school or college, depending on where you go with that, trade, whatever, just living with your parents after education is seen as, like, a bad thing. Like, it's looked down on. Definitely. Best way to change your life in 1 to 2 years? Absolutely. Do you know, I mean, I've talked about it, so a lot of chat already knows. But like, do you know where my disposable income goes that I save from not paying as much on like monthly expenses by living with my family? I invest it. I don't even buy shit. I genuinely don't. Like, my disposable income that I could just be buying whatever the fuck I want with, I'm investing or putting into high yield savings, one or the other, because I save a ton. I don't know, well, I do know why. I do know why I save a ton. But like, even being in a position where I could have way more disposable income and just buy way more fun stuff purely for the sake of I want it, I don't spend on shit. God damn it. I was doing good that time. Seen as a bad thing by boomers, maybe Gen X. I don't even, like, my younger sister, who's 20 years old, gives me shit for it all the time. Like, all the time.
It's a fighter, a fast one.
I don't mind it because I'm like, she has no idea that I invest as heavily as I do and as aggressively as I do. Like, I genuinely pay it no mind, but she's on me for it all the time. Like, genuinely, not like jokingly, like genuinely gives me so much shit for it. She'll learn herself before long. That's kind of why I don't pay much mind to it. Because I know damn well that in 2 years, I know where she'll be living.
Enemy at 6 o'clock.
I'm complaining already. My son is 6 months old.
Target down.
I can see that. Took some years, but it was worth it. Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Connecting ESM for Garuda 1.
Like, genuinely, none of that money that that I save by living here is going towards just buying shit for fun. Aside from like a tiny bit here and there.
Enemy has a lock on you.
Like last year, I bought Call of Duty. And I did stream it. Like the whole campaign. And I streamed
Firing EMF.
zombies throughout the season, on and off and everything. So I did still use it for business, but even then in my head, it was a for fun purchase. So like that was $70. But I really don't normally buy stuff. This year, I'll probably buy COD and Battlefield 6. So that'll likely, I don't know if they, or is Battlefield 6 up for pre-order? I think it is. How much is it? Is it 60 or 70? 70? It's EA. It's 70. I don't have to ask. So that'll be like 140 on for fun games this fall. Which might sound silly, but like I still play Black Ops 6 in my free time when I'm taking breaks from work, so $70 well spent. I'm still actively playing that game. If there's one thing about finance that you'll teach your kids someday, what will it be? How much money to save? I can't say one thing. Savings, budgeting, investing. Like real investing, not speculating, not buy low, sell high gambling. Granted, I still do, like if I can buy low, if I think I can stretch something out a little bit and buy it a little cheaper, I might. But when I say that, I mean like not buying a stock when it goes red purely with the intent of selling it in like a month if it's in the green relative to when you bought it. That's bullshit investing, in my opinion. Not financial advice. In my opinion, that's bullshit investing. Total horseshit investing. Like actual, like you put that money aside as if you're not gonna see it for like 20, 30 years kind of investing. And yeah, don't borrow money if you can afford not to. Like obviously there are circumstances where it's necessary, but as many times as you can possibly avoid it is also a good one. Like, if you need a new car, never buy a new car, ever. That's a big one. That's a good financial one. That is financial advice. Never, ever, ever, ever buy a new car from a dealership. Ever. Ow. I remember this one guy in my high school. I kind of knew him, not really. But he had the shittiest car. Like junior year when everyone starts getting their car and license and all that because they turn 16. He bought like this total, like, run to shit, rusted over, beat up car from like the 90s. Right? Like 25-year-old car, totally beat up, fuck ton of miles on it. But he bought that car for $500. He drove it for like 9 months and it gave out. You know what he did? He bought another car just like it for like $500 again. He drove it for like 9 months, it gave out. He bought another one for like $500. And in the span of like 2 years, he drove 3 different cars because they kept giving out. But he also only spent like $1,500, give or take, $2,000 absolute most on those 3 cars. In the meantime, I bought a car that I'm still driving today, to be fair. I'm still driving it 7 years later, that I bought for $9,000. Used, $9,000 used. Lower mileage, nicer car. It was a good deal. Should I have spent $9,000? Probably not. Probably not. But it was a good deal. And even if he was still just buying shitbox cars that give out in like 9 months to a year every time, he still probably has spent less money on cars than me, regardless of how many he might have cycled through. He still has definitely spent less money than me. Like, absolutely. And that's the thing. I kind of look back on it. I'm like, man, I should have bought a cheaper, crappier car. as much as I love my car, and I have driven it for 7 years, I should have bought a crappier car for less money. Loving the MGS videos, excited for Delta. I'm glad you enjoy them. Thank you. But then, like, you go to the dealership, and, like, my car... Hold on. My car, if you bought it new... My car is an extreme example. It's an Audi, okay? But... And it's not like a crazy Audi. It's an A4. It's, like, their basic sedan. Nice sedan. It is a luxury sedan. But... Extreme example. My car, if I bought it new, keep in mind I got it for $9,000. Okay. If I bought it new, it would be $44,000 from the dealer. As opposed to buying one that's 5 years old at the time that I bought it for $9,000. That's the insane difference. Even buying like a luxury car new from the dealer versus used for like 5 years. It's crazy the difference between buying a new and a used car. Like actually insane. Because I'm bad at math, but that's... Is that math doesn't sound right. That car dropped by nearly 80% of its value in 5 years. Times 0.2. Yeah, about. It dropped by nearly 80% of its value relative to buying it new from the dealer in 5 years. Which is why I'm like, I genuinely would never even consider or ever encourage anyone to buy a new car from a dealer. Unless you're just making like $500,000 a year, then maybe, I guess, go for it. You probably don't need to worry about your money too much anymore. Not so easy to be that frugal when all your friends have new fancy cars. Social pressures rise as you get older. I don't know, I can be a stubborn bitch. Right? I could be a real stubborn bitch. The power of trade-ins, though, bro, they still win on trade-ins. If they lost on trade-ins, they wouldn't do them. If you live in a city, just don't buy a car. You don't need one. I've only ever lived in the city. And it's true, but it's also kind of a crazy take because then at some point you're going to have to leave the city. Oh my God, I hit the button. Oh no. No, not again. Fuck these Series X controls. Stop that. Stop. In America, it's a crazy take, I should emphasize. And probably Canada. Probably also in Canada. Definitely also in Canada. Oh my God. My old man flex is not having a belly and still having hair. Fuck cars. You have to differentiate NA cities. You do. You definitely do. Because, like, even, like, Minneapolis, where I am now, is a pretty walkable city. It's a big city, but you can walk it. It's very walkable. But then as soon as you leave Minneapolis, walking or public transport becomes a shit show. Like an absolute shit show.
I've got lock on. Keep an eye on your 6 o'clock. Watch out, the enemy has a lock on you. Almost in effective range.
If you live in like New York City, no. That's true. Something like New York, like when are you even leaving New York City? How often, right?
Careful now, they're tracking you on radar.
Something like that is probably different. Like a city that's that big. I could see that.
Route 1 destroyed the target. I've got a lock.
Granted, I would never want to live in New York City. Holy shit. But hair is something people make too much of a problem. Yeah. I thought about paying for preventative like hair loss stuff a while ago because I'm so genetically predisposed to hair loss that it's insane. Like male pattern balding. Both sides of the family, like every single man on both sides of the family. It's not even a question, basically. I thought about it, but then I saw how much money it cost. And I said, you know what?
Missiles approaching at
I'll just go bald.
multiple missiles approaching. Evade. Garuda 1 firing EML. Garuda 1, ESM is active.
Because holy shit. Ow! Ow, fuck. The railgun is really risky. Faster. But yeah, I just get shot to hell. I figured I'd try it again. And I'm remembering why I opted for micro missiles after trying it. It's great when it works.
Target down. There's a bandit tailing you. Break off. Lock on. Watch out, the enemy has a lock on you. Connecting ESM for Garuda 1. Garuda 1 almost out of special weapons.
Oh, I am out.
Garuda 1 out of special weapons.
That was fast. 11 upstate New York. Oh yeah, that would do it.
Careful now. You have a bandit on your 6.
I had no choice but to spare no expense to maintain my looks. I don't know. False looks younger than she is. I look older than I am. I'm not too worried about it.
Garuda 1, you're
Suburbanite?
approaching the
No.
return line. Maintain your current heading to return to base.
No, I'm not.
Garuda 1, commence carrier landing checks. You're clear to land. You're coming in too fast. Ease up on the throttle.
Ooh, I'm way too fast. He's right.
Perfect, Garuda 1. Garuda 1, commence carrier landing checks.
We take those. Holy shit. The little wobble right at the end was so good. Perfect. Couldn't have been better. It just works. He said it and I kind of ignored him because they always say it to me. And then I realized I'm like, oh no, I am way too fast. I did it. I'm sticking with the railgun at this point. I got a good thing going. I might lose it. But I think I'm starting to actually get the strat down. Maybe. No promises. But it feels that way. For the time being. Son of a bitch. I'm looking at my radar and aiming at the same time. See, because like I can do that with the railgun, which is great. It's so much riskier. But when this thing works, it's also so much faster. And the biggest issue I have with this mission, and especially this fight, is how slow they are. Stray bullet. He wasn't even behind me. What game is after this one? Join Assault. This time. The key is to not try to get too many at a time. And also to just fucking go for snipes too, because I can resupply. Okay, maybe don't spam it that hard now.
Careful now, they're tracking you on radar. Garuda 1, ESM is active.
Son of a bitch. There.
Garuda 1 destroyed the target.
How many streams of this? A lot. A lot more.
Talisman, you have a bandit on your tail.
Garuda 1 almost out of special weapons.
I wouldn't even be thinking about Join Assault right now.
Lock on you. Missile evaded. Careful now, they're tracking you on radar. Enemy at 6 o'clock.
Shit.
All special weapons.
I'm never hitting that. I don't even know why I would go for it. That missile is not going to catch me when I'm flying at 1800. Good luck.
Missiles approaching. They're coming fast again. I've got a lock.
Head start with the railgun, then micro missiles? Maybe. I don't know. I didn't get much of a head start this time because I kind of spammed too much.
Careful now, they're tracking you on radar.
It took 20 sorties for the Boeing airliner to get all liveries. That sounds bad. How do you even... What is the criteria for the Boeing? Whoa, I'm not right on the money. Oh my god. How the fuck did that work? I'll take it. I do still have good HP. I didn't get hit yet.
Target down. Garuda 1, slash.
Oh yeah, that's some good shit. Give me more of those. I would love more of those. Hold on. Is this the way to do it?
It's coming back.
Just super long range jousts at them with it?
Garuda 1 destroyed the target. Watch out, the enemy has a lock on you. Enemy at 6 o'clock.
Okay. Maybe not as much as I thought. But kind of. Kinda, yeah. No pretty way to S rank this, there's really not. This shit sucks ass.
Watch out! The enemy has a lock on you!
Garuda 1 firing EML. Garuda 1 out of
All right.
special weapons.
You know what we do now?
Behind you!
We go land.
I just want to stick my finger in there. This flap.
Watch out, the enemy has a lock on you. Garuda 1, you're approaching the return line. Maintain your current heading to return to base and resupply.
That's a good one. My voice today, dude. Jesus Christ. Do I think they would make a World War Ace Combat game? No. They kind of did. I don't remember the name of them. They did a sub franchise that was 2 games, I believe. It was Project Aces that made it, or made them rather. And they were set in World War II, but World War II fighters don't fly like modern fighters. Skycrawlers, thank you. So I think they would keep them separate instead of trying to sell them to the same exact audience, even if there is a lot of crossover. It was just one game? I thought there were 2 Skycrawlers. I could have sworn. Okay, well, that's a movie. It's a tie-in to the movie. Is there not a sequel? I guess not. I thought it was 2. I guess it's just 1. And then, yeah, they put a couple of those planes into Joint Assault as, like, unlockable planes. And I believe 3D has them as well. AC3D. I think.
Careful now, they're tracking you on radar.
3D and Joint Assault have World War II planes. Oh, but they're not the one from Skycrawlers. Okay. I thought the Joint Assault ones were carried over from Skycrawlers. Oh, those are fictional planes. Oh. People in the comments told me they were carried over from Skycrawlers. And I just believed it. I was like, oh, okay. That makes sense as to why they're here. But that sounds like another... what's it? Like rumor that goes around because people didn't actually play it. Oh, did Infinity have them too? I could see that. That would be like the sort of game that could definitely have some. What was the audio there? It was a little weird, a little wonky. Fuck. Alright. Well, I'm out. Resupply. You can do the railgun safely. I just had to feel it out a little more. Granted, it's still not as safe, but you can do it safely. Oh, Joint Assault uses the engine from Skycrawlers. That's right. That's right. Which is why the flight model is so ass. It's because you're flying fighter jets that have the physics of propeller planes. That's right. Never played Infinity and kind of regret that. Someone will revive it someday. I'm holding on to the dream. They revived fucking Gen 5 Armored Core on emulation. Didn't take them too long either. They did it like within a few months of the servers shutting down on consoles, so. Someday they'll do it for Infinity. And they specifically did it for the PS3 version too. So I know that they can do it. It's just a matter of someone doing it someday. I remember hearing that there was some like complication they had come up against trying to. But one day. I have enough points. Where's the bitch?
Watch out, the enemy has a lock on you.
I'm gonna rail him. I'm going to, don't worry. If I have the ammo, I may as well.
Watch out, the enemy has a lock on you.
God, he keeps shooting out micro missiles right now, though. Holy shit. It's like a non-stop stream of them right now.
Garuda 1, slash.
Fuck that bitch. Doesn't help that the camera is atrocious. It is so bad. Why is it so, like, tight? It's so closed in.
Enemy fighters confirmed destroyed. It's all over. The war is over. Talisman! All threats have been eliminated. Our people are rising up.
They've opened up the gate to our city. We've got the Garuda team to thank for this.
That better be an S rank.
Champagne right now. I crack it open and
It's trying to be cinematic. Well, it's shit. You want a cinematic camera? Look at Assault Horizon. That's a good cinematic camera. The Joint Assault one is just bad. There we go.
Grace
Fuck
Maria is
me.
finally free. The occupying Estavakian forces have been wiped out.
I mean, at this rate, I might actually not have to purchase Xbox Live today. Holy shit. You have to do it again? Yeah, I have to do it one more time. Oh, okay. It's okay, chat. Just one more liberation of Grace Maria, right? Just one more time. Probably. Is this the last time? It fucking better be. I'm so over this mission. Like, not even just the game. This mission. I'm so over it. I'm so done liberating Grace Maria. I thought that was ace difficulty. Nah, dude, that was expert. We got one more. We got one more. I can feel it.
Free Grace Maria. All forces.
The trick in S ranks is to imagine Sisyphus is happy.
Talisman, how about are we ready to
I feel like
team?
Sisyphus
Time to
right
take
now.
off.
That is how I feel.
All planes, commence with mission. We're gonna take back Grace Maria today.
Ghost Eye, if you want us to wait, now's the time to intervene.
I couldn't get your own mothers to stop you now. All planes, assume attack formation. Take them all.
Garuda 2, roger. Let's move. We're gonna take back our runway. Garuda team, requesting support. Sniper, 2 o'clock, in the Nova building. I think he's gunning for you.
Waiter, more Grace Maria liberation, please. Makes me think of the fucking SpongeBob movie bit. Is it the movie? I think it is the movie. The Oh Waiter. Where he gets fucking wasted on ice cream? I think that is the SpongeBob movie.
There he is. Those tracks are our way into the tunnel.
Definitely from the movie? I thought so. The SpongeBob movie was the greatest piece of SpongeBob media ever. That was the peak of SpongeBob right there. About to be the most liberated damn city in the universe.
Angry hornets are gonna come flying out of there.
Radar lock. Drive, drive.
Watch out! We've got a lock on you from the ground.
The have approached the runway.
Then he has a drunken crash out. Yeah.
Drive.
To be clear, we're talking about the SpongeBob movie. Not like...
Get better balls, Cole.
My balls are fine.
All enemy units have been destroyed. We've got our runway back.
My balls are fine.
Eliminate all enemy elements in the vicinity. We have recaptured
Not the other SpongeBob movies that they've done in recent years, like the SpongeBob movie.
This victory.
Like that's just the title.
Some guys still need help out there.
That one. That's the best piece of SpongeBob ever. They can get better, clearly. I don't know, man. I'm 23. Like they're pretty good. We'll see, you know, as years go on, but right now they're fine. Sponge Out of Water is pretty decent. Was that the one they did maybe around like 2016-ish? Question mark? Because I know they did another one that I saw in theaters, and I think that was Sponge Out of Water, and I thought that was okay. And then I know they did a third one like more recently. I don't know how recently, just more recently than that one.
There are enemy aircraft providing ESM. You'll be in a world of hurt and
2015. Yes, then that's the one I saw in theaters and was pretty solid. I would agree. But it's no original SpongeBob movie, I'll tell you that. This is definitely not me being a boomer.
out into 3 areas close to the Capitol building.
I'd like to help out our tanks, but I got enemy fighters hot on my tail here. We'll be able to offer some cover if we can get rid of these guys.
100% the PS2 movie tie-in game. Maybe I should do that someday. Oh, okay. I didn't want those targets anyway.
We have radar lock on. Watch out! They've got a lock on you from the ground. You're doing a great job. Continue on with the mission and stay sharp.
He's behind that building. Ha! I've learned these missile physics over hours and hours of gameplay. Countless hours, even.
Watch out! The enemy has a lock on you.
I remember a time when I thought that AC6 wouldn't be as bad as X.
Sam destroyed.
I didn't know what I was getting into, to be fair. Oh, he was already damaged, and then an ally got him anyway. Missing Zero? No, Zero's still the worst 100%. Definitely, that shit was awful. I am missing, like, Like AC4. Definitely. Or actually like AC2. That was pretty good. Yeah. Which is worse, Survivor 2 or this? Survivor 2 is awful. Survivor 2 is significantly worse. Oops. I meant to swap and then fire. It works. It works out. All the Ace combats from now on are like this. Yeah. This mission makes the single player a bitch single-handedly. And then, what's it?
Over half of enemy ground forces are down. Keep on the pressure with your best cover.
The challenges in 6 weren't even that bad. Like, no damage, S ranking, speed run, all of those were fine. I had no issue with any of those. The gun only was a little bit of a pain in the ass, but not terrible. Could have been a lot worse. I would have thought it would be a lot worse. Like, going into it. The worst part is that this whole fucking game is air to ground. And that this mission is so long. And that after this, I have to play a minimum of 300 matches of multiplayer. Absolute minimum for achievements. And that's assuming I win every single match of multiplayer that we play. Which will not happen. But under the assumption that I win every single match without fail, it's 300 matches of multiplayer. So Did you complete the Swinger of Dojima, or is he coming back? He's coming back. He'll be back. The people's champ. The Swinger of Dojima. I need to think of more stupid bits like the Swinger of Dojima. Because it's so good. It turned the batting cage minigame, which so many people were like mixed on, into a complete meme that people think is hilarious. Just with me saying something so stupid as the Swinger of Dojima, and then literally dropping what I'm doing midstream to go and claim that handle on YouTube, just in case I ever want to make an entire YouTube channel out of Yakuza batting cage content. Just in case I ever go that crazy. I have the handle secured. No one can take it from me. No one can take that from me. I'd watch that shit daily. It literally was born out of like me saying the Swinger of Dojima as like a funny title for the batting cage shit. And then I said, like, what if I made that a YouTube channel where we had like, you know, 10 hours of Yakuza batting cage ASMR to fall asleep to, and just stupid shit like that. I went midstream to claim the YouTube handle just so that no one could steal that idea from me.
The enemy's got troops on the bridge. Take care of them. You're doing great, Garuda team. Continue
Just in
on with the
case.
mission.
Honestly, sounds really nice. I'm telling you. At first, you're like, oh my god, the sound, this little jingle over and over again. I can't take it. But then after long enough, you're like, you know, I like this jingle. I like the crack of the bat every time it hits a home run. It's got a nice rhythm to it. It's got a real nice rhythm to it.
Enemy aircraft down.
Peak Stockholm Syndrome in gaming. Absolutely.
Drive.
But seriously, after you listen to it long enough,
Look at this place.
it's like music.
Try not to hit the bridge, Talisman.
Yeah, stream delay strikes again. Swinger of Dojima batting cage ranking when? That actually is a great idea.
Missile evaded. Sam destroyed.
Watch out! The enemy has a lock on you.
Drive.
Saw you were at the batting cage and then left. You can fight the batting cages for now. But the batting cages always win. You'll be back. You'll be back. The batting cages always win.
70% of the Estavakian fleet is now destroyed. The Marigold's operation is going well. 15th enemy
AI voice Kiryu as well. No. No slop.
Careful now. The enemy has you on radar.
special weapons running low.
No slop from me.
Enemy cruiser sent under.
The batting cages yearn. The kids yearn for the batting cage ASMR.
Garuda 1, ESM is active.
The children yearn for it. The Yakuza batting cages.
Almost in effective range. Sweet.
All enemy jammer aircraft have been destroyed. Radar response is back to 100%.
Now we're over. On second thought, we're ahead now. We go straight along the track towards Central Grace Maria.
Oh no.
Right at the third switch point. Right? Spare me the commentary. I'm doing the driving here. Anyway,
I accidentally completed Operation F.
there's a domed wall at the end of it with the tunnel we dug on the other side. The tunnel ends up about 1.5 feet from the central bank.
Son of a bitch.
Enemy forces throughout Grace Maria have been eliminated. Mission accomplished. We've got our capital back.
Go, 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 go.
We finally did it. We've got our city back.
Weapon change, come on. Before the checkpoint, please.
Who is this? The real war has just begun. Who the hell is this? What are you talking about? Who the hell is this? What are you talking about? Corrupt governments
I saw bullets.
protect. There's only one thing worth protecting now.
Unknown aircraft approaching fast. This may be an attack.
And that's the future.
Okay, I got it well before the checkpoint.
Keep an eye on your six.
I went to the batting cages one time in Kiwami 1, and it was just to trigger the Majima fight.
Missiles approaching at high speed. Multiple missiles.
Someday.
Evade.
Someday. What was my score anyway? I think it was it 121 flat? That sounds right.
Now they're tracking you on radar.
Oh. I'm not playing smart like I should be. Yakuza 5 has Shinada, right? Yes. Yes. Yakuza 5 does, in fact, have an entire side story, a whole character, really, who centers around baseball. So, for those of you who are still earlier in your Yakuza journey, you just wait. You just wait. And unironically, he has the best side story in the game. Like, I'm not even bullshitting you. It is the best one. It's great. Do I have to do the baseball? Yes. You don't have to do the entire side story, but you will have to play baseball as Shinada. Really good dubs if you decide to play it. On stream, I might mess with the dubs, but I've watched some cutscenes from all of them. The dub only. And none of the Yakuza dubs have been good enough for me to be like, oh yeah, when I get to that game, I'll play it with the English dub. Some of them are solid, but just not as good as their Japanese voice acting cast still. And that's without directly comparing the specific cast of that game. Just generally, the quality of Yakuza's voice actors are so high in Japanese. And the English ones, even when they're good, except for the first one, true. That one's terrible. I mean, a masterpiece, what? Even when they're good, they're just not genuinely outstanding the way that the Japanese casts are, right? Because, like, holy shit. The Japanese casts in those games are always just so crazy stacked. And, like, I only just found out yesterday that Shinada's voice actor in 5 is, like, one of the most famous anime voice actors ever, and I just didn't have a clue. I just genuinely didn't know until yesterday. And he's also, like, the same guy who's Shinada in 5 is Sephiroth in the 7 remakes. And I'm trying to remember what else. He's Leon Kennedy in the remakes of 2 and 4. He's an insanely famous voice actor in Japan, and I had no clue until yesterday. I only just learned yesterday because someone in chat mentioned it. And that's without mentioning that, like, Akiyama from Yakuza 4 and 5 and others later, I believe, I just don't know all of the games that he's in, is, like, Donald Duck in Japan and Spike Spiegel in Japan. And, like, they genuinely just so consistently get incredible, voice actors for those games. And even when the English casts get, like, really big voice actors from the space, it feels like the dub actors just don't get great direction. Because recently, and I was just looking through these, like, last 2 weeks, David Hayter was in Yakuza 0's director's cut dub. And he's fine, but he's not what I think of when I think of David Hayter. Like, he's very okay, but just it's nowhere near, like, you know, Solid Snake voice. You know what I mean? Not as good as I think of when I think of Hayter. His voice is so unique. He's so good, too. Like, it's not even that he has such a unique voice, which he absolutely does. He's also just a great actor. Like, I'm kind of shocked that he doesn't have more high-profile work under his belt. He just doesn't seem to get those big roles for whatever reason. Which is crazy to me, because he is great. Kiryu's voice actor. For people who don't know who exactly we're talking about, Kiryu's actor is phenomenal consistently. Like, the only thing I could really say bad about Kiryu's actor is, even then, just an extension of a general complaint I had with Yakuza 0, in being that, like, in Yakuza 0, he sounds the exact same as he does in, like, Yakuza 5. Like, 20-year-old Kiryu genuinely sounds not a single bit different from, like, old man Kiryu. They sound the exact same. Like, that's the only bad thing that I could say about him, is that his voice is so unique that it's almost just like he has the same voice all the time, even when he's trying to do something different with it.
Watch out, the enemy has a lock on you.
Kiryu is 44. Yeah, like, mid-40s Kiryu sounds the exact same when he's 20. Or sorry, Kiryu at 20 sounds the exact same as he does when he's 44. You get what I'm saying? And that's like the only bad thing I have to say about his actor. But even then, that might have just been a direction issue, because I could say the same thing about Majima in that game too. Majima at, what was it, 24? Sounds the exact same as Majima at like 48. He didn't sound any different either. I was doing some research and he has voiced in a gay hentai? No way. Kiryu is one of those characters that doesn't really age. Same with Majima. They just don't age, either of them. Majima, at least, I didn't have a problem with Majima feeling the same voice-wise in Zero, because his entire personality was different. And you kind of get like an origin story for his crazier personality in that game. But yeah, Kiryu, just in general, I was like, this just feels the same as Kiryu in Yakuza 5. Like, personality-wise, voice-wise. He still just kind of shows up and beats the shit out of everyone. Like, no one can seem to put a dent in this guy sort of character. Kiryu didn't really feel any different for the prequel. He does get his ass beat in chapter 1 a little bit, and it's literally only because he won't fight back. And then in that same scene, as soon as he decides to stand up and fight back, he starts whooping everyone's ass. Like, no one can stop him. So he really does feel the same as in the later games in Zero. Oh. God damn it. God damn it. Flashback 17-year-old Kiryu does sound different. True. That is true. Which then it's even weirder that he doesn't sound any different in general. It must have been a direction thing. They were like, 20, late 30s to mid 40s. How different do you really sound? one drone on my ass. 58%. Fuck this fight.
Watch out, the enemy has a lock on you.
Fuck it. I hate it. I already got 5K. So aside from the damage, I'm off to a good start here. The damage could end up being an issue. Multiplayer was never an option. Not with this fight like 3 times in one day sitting between me and multiplayer. Jesus Christ. Needing to S rank this 3 times in one sitting will do things to you. I speak from experience.
Keep an eye on your 6 o'clock.
Oh, there we go. That was a good neck crack.
Garuda 1, you're approaching the return line. Maintain your current heading to return to base and resupply.
Are you liberated yet? You now have 3 games you're 100%ing that are absolute torture grinds. Yeah, thankfully we've got a lot of side stuff coming up very soon to preserve my sanity. Thank God. Because holy shit. Between Yakuza 2 minigames and Ace Combat 6 just being this 100%, and Resident Evil Survivor 2 just being the actual worst, I'm starting to lose it. My bonus series that I'm about to start, plus the release of Gears of War Reloaded, plus the release of Metal Gear Solid Delta, all happening within like 2 weeks, is genuinely going to save me. It's gonna be the big refresher I need. Because holy fuck. What have these streams been recently? You solely are responsible for this. This happens where, like, despite the fact that I do so many things at once to kind of keep things varied and not just have like one soul-sucking game destroy me, this happens sometimes where like almost all of the series at once become absolutely soul-sucking. And even though I'm bouncing between stuff every day and doing something different every day, it's all equally awful. It happens sometimes. And I feel like it goes in cycles, because then I always end up finishing all of those grinds relatively around the same time. There's a Project Wingman quote. I wouldn't know. I'm never playing it. House of the Dead 2 is worth streaming just for the dub. Yeah, I've heard it's terrible.
Keep an eye on your 6 o'clock.
It's all pain. And then people are like, bro, are you ready for MGS 5 down the line? That's gonna be awful. It's like 300 hours of MGS 5. And I'm like, dude, You have no idea how incredible that sounds to me right now. Because they'll come in and say that like while I'm playing RE Survivor 2. And I'm just like, you have no idea how good that sounds right about now. 300 hours of MGS5? Sign me up. It can't happen sooner. I'm in one of those moods right now. Can we just play 300 hours of MGS5 right now?
Your current heading to return to base and resupply.
Sounds great to me.
You're clear to land. You're too high. Lower your nose. You're coming in too fast. Ease up on the throttle.
Uh-oh. We're good.
Perfect, Garuda 1.
This has become a torture grind. This has been the worst day of AC6 simply because I've had to S-rank this boss 3 times in a day. Holy fuck. I'm 13.5k in, but I'm at 58% damage. So, I get mild anxiety watching you land on the carrier. It's a bit reckless, I'll admit.
Altitude restrictions have been canceled. Good luck.
But it's like that thing I haven't done it much in AC6. Granted, I haven't had as many good opportunities. But in other AC games that we've grinded out on stream, I did it a lot in 5 and 0 particularly. I would fly like as close to the ground as I possibly could while just kind of zooming around and doing random stuff. Like just clearing out targets slowly or whatever. Just to bait people into getting like intense anxiety that I was about to hit the ground. I would go at it at like full speed and pull up at the last possible second. Just to scare the shit out of people. I haven't done it in a minute, actually, now that I'm remembering that. That was a good bit. I need to do that again. Because that shit was awesome.
Careful now, they're tracking you on radar.
Prowl, thank you for the sub. Appreciate it.
Garuda 1, slash.
I heard the drone self-destruct. What a good hit. Holy hell. Why do you do this to me? Fuck that bitch.
Australian team has fled the combat airspace.
3 times. 3 times.
Enemy fighters confirmed destroyed. It's all over. The war is over.
Fuck that fight.
Talisman. All threats have been eliminated.
Jesus.
Our people are rising up.
Oh.
They've opened up the gate to our city. We've got the Garuda team to thank for this. If I had a bottle of champagne right now, I'd
Missed that. Can you do it again, please?
guys, Garuda team.
No. I don't think I will. I swear to God, if that's an A rank. Oh, it might be because of Operation F.
You have abandoned on
I forgot. Oh.
Grace
2
Maria is
achievements?
finally free.
2.
The occupying Estavakian
All
forces
secrets
have been wiped
and
out.
all medals
Great
attained.
execution of
80
this mission
gamer
has
score
handed
right
us a
there.
clear overall
80.
victory in the war.
You know what, chat? I'm not even
We're
mad
still
anymore.
taking
2
light
achievements.
resistance and a few our official good.
2 achievements. I'm not even upset anymore. It's all gone. I had a great time doing that. It was fun the whole time. Yep. Super fun the whole time. Never a dull moment. Not once. Ah, look at those. Look at those. We are indeed liberated. So I'm gonna have to buy Xbox Live for next time. And probably put up a post ahead of time. So that anyone who does have an Xbox and Ace Combat 6 can be ready. They can be ready for the multiplayer to begin. And the assault records. Yeah, we got the achievement for assault records already. It doesn't scroll at all. These are just the entirety of the assault records in this game. Single players all done. Whoa, no. Any more achievements that are not done? They are all multiplayer or the co-op battles. There's only 2 co-op battles. I thought there were 3. There's only 2 co-op missions to complete, I guess. I had it in my head that there were 3 of them. So it's all multiplayer and the 2 co-op missions that we'll do at some point in there too, I guess. I have to convince my dad to let me steal the Xbox for however long it takes to 100% AC6 MP. We'll see. I need to hunt down my cousin in another city to recover my physical copy of AC6. How long are the online games? We have no idea. We know the numbers, like we know what the achievements say, but we don't know how long that will actually take until we get into it. How's the Yakuza 0 video performing? Better? Not like outstanding, but I changed the title on the video, which made the click-through rate go up, which made the impressions go up. And impression is just the term for how many people get the video in their feed. So the title getting more people to click made it go out to more people. So it's still not performing great, but it's performing better after a title change. I love YouTube. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did enjoy, and you haven't done so already, how long to beat says 30 hours? Yeah, my fucking ass. No one who reported that actually did it. Anyway.
I enjoyed the pain. It makes me feel good and alive.
Oh, I thought there was more to that. I guess not. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did enjoy, you haven't done so already, feel free to go ahead and leave a follow, sub, whatever. Come back another time. We're doing this. We're doing all sorts of other stuff. Like, what am I doing tomorrow? Oh, like some bonus stuff on the side, perhaps. Tomorrow, maybe. Also, this, 100%, and Metal Gear, 100%, and Resident Evil and Yakuza, both 100%. We're doing a lot. And there's a lot of stuff about to come out, like I mentioned like 20 minutes ago. So we do a lot. Come back for any of it. Also, if you enjoyed, and you haven't done so already, feel free to leave a like. I can talk on the YouTube side. Helps out with algorithm. So if you're over on YouTube, it boosts it. Thank you. Appreciate it if you've done so already. Thank you if you're about to do so. If you're looking for links to anything outside of Twitch or YouTube to engage with the community, check out links in the description below on YouTube or on Twitch. They're on the channel page. They're in chat commands, things like Twitter, Discord server, whatever. Those are all there. Other than that, though, once again, I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope I was back here next time. I hope y'all have a great rest of your day. Thank you for coming to the stream, and goodbye.